So why the hell is Justin Fields playing college football in 2020? Well, simple, really. He's got unfinished business. And you saw that in the 52-17 win against Nebraska, where my man looks off the safety and drops a 42-yard dime to Garrett Wilson in the back of the end zone, because this is what he always wanted to do, and he wanted to do it in this way. The man is returning, like going back in time to get the Infinity Stone, so he gets one more shot at this thing like an Endgame. Because yes, he is one of the two best college quarterbacks in the land. He wants to be number one. That's what this is about. He wants to wrap his hands around that national championship trophy. If you know about Justin Fields, you know that it's a done deal about whether or not he's going to the NFL, whether or not he's going to be a first-round draft pick. What you don't know is what I was able to talk with his father about, what I was able to talk with his quarterback coach about, what I talked to Elite 11 evaluators about, what I talked to his high school coach about, which is that he is the most competitive person any of them have ever met. He wants it in the worst way, and there's no amount of money that is going to deter him from what he set out to do right from the jump when he got to Georgia. But let's take it back even further than that. You got to take it back to when he was 1 year old, when Avant Fields, his father, bought him a Nerf basketball goal and basketball, and thought nothing of a toddler shooting baskets and dunking basketballs, because it was his first boy. He thought all boys did that. He didn't think any of it when they arrived a month late to T-ball practice in a suburb of Atlanta, Georgia, and his coach said, you know, look, this is for 6 years old. He's a 4-year-old. Maybe you want to come back tomorrow when the pre-T practices. And by the end of practice, we got the coach coming up to Avant talking about, you know what, maybe you don't need to worry about that pre-T. I think you can play with us. And this is as it goes for Justin Fields all the way through elementary school and all the way through middle school. He is one of the most gifted athletes on his team, even as he's a year younger than most of his peers. But it didn't always stay that way, right? So by the time he gets to middle school and you got other kids that are sprouting hair under their arms and hair across their chins, and they're sprouting up 6 inches, he'd been pulled so far back to the pack that he got cut from the East Cobb Astros about the same time that Jake Fromm was playing in the Little League World Series. He said, I ain't never going out like that again, Dad. His dad said, I think that's because you didn't work so hard. Nah, Dad, it's because puberty hadn't yet hit for your son, because by the time he's a sophomore in high school, he's 6'3", 225 pounds, running power read and zone read, getting the option to pass or throw on every play, because his head coach, Matt Dickman, said, my job is to get out of his way. So Fields enrolls early at Georgia, the first #1 rated recruit, according to ESPN, that Georgia had ever landed. He's there with Jake Fromm and 3 walk-ons. We all think it's probably a matter of time before Justin Fields just exceeds Jake Fromm and takes the starting job. We know that he rushed more times than he passed in 2018. We know that he never started a game for Georgia in 2018. We know that Justin Fields was used at Georgia behind Jake Fromm the way that Jalen Hurts was used behind Tua Tagovailoa at Alabama, which is to say sparingly and only in moments of crisis. We don't know that Justin Fields never beat out Jake Fromm because we don't even know that he got a chance to do it. So you get at Ohio State a chance to go do that. Not the job handed to you, but a chance. And Justin Fields, just as he had done all his life, turns a chance into 3,200 yards passing, 41 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. But it's that last interception in 2019 that is the reason that we are here. He threw the last pass to a Clemson defender as Chris Olave slips in the end zone for a touchdown that would have won them the game and got them into the national championship. And then we have this pandemic hit, and we got Justin Fields going vegan like Vegeta. We also got him putting out this petition like a Pym particle, trying to gather the stones, trying to go back in time, trying to assemble the Avengers and then some to open the portals, point at Clemson like they are Thanos and say, let's go. That is why we are here. Justin Fields is playing college football expressly to finish what he started. The job is not done. That is why Justin Fields is playing in 2020.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.